Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Now, we have things going on.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yes, yes, they were.
Stanley decided
I'm gonna keep turning that off, because I don't know...
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know why, but I'll... Okay, let's follow... Let's go see what's in the red door.
When Stanley came to a set of two open...
Nope, I didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
Yes,
room.
I know it's
And
not the right way to
Stanley
the meeting
knew
room.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, let's go...
The lounge was sublime.
Skip through...
A work of art.
Skip
But
through that.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I did not. I took the open door to my front.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, let's go here. I want to see what's in that red
Stanley,
door.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Yes,
here.
yes, we have.
I'm not your enemy, really. I'm not.
You wanted me to
I
die.
realize that investing
You
your
just, like,
trust
left
in
me to
someone
die
else can
down
be
in a
difficult,
dark hole.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You. I've been neglecting you.
Really?
Yes.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes, I do.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Well, you did want me to
I don't know how
wait for me to
convince you of
die.
this, but I really do want to help you. To
Oh,
show
really?
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a
Okay.
chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully. This is important.
Yes.
Stanley walked through the red door.
All right. I'll follow you. I'll follow
Thank
your
God
directions.
you are willing to listen to me.
Yes,
You
yes, I
see
am.
that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
Oh, really?
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're
Wait.
doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to
Something
stop.
seems to be wrong here.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
Oh, really?
Here, let me show you.
What if I go through... Oh. Whoa, loading. Okay. Well then, that's a thing. Let's see what his solution is. What solution do you have for me, Mr. Narrator?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Who knows? Whoa.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
This is pretty.
I actually feel happy.
This is really pretty. Wow. Now what do I do? Is there something... Do I go back down here? The door's still open. Whoa, this isn't where I...
No, wait. Where are you going?
I'm going out this way.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Okay, then I'll go back. Okay. What do you got for me in here?
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Is there something for me to do here? What if I go back?
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
We haven't achieved anything. Shush.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Die from what? What's up here that's so bad?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
I feel bad for you. Oh, there's nothing up here. Oh, I see.
No! Oh, thank God you lived.
Okay.
You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
All right. What do we have in here that's so
There.
important?
See? This is what you
Ah,
want. This
something
is
in my
where
eye.
we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Okay, I'll stop moving. What do you got for me? What is... Okay, done. I'm not moving. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna lean back. Gonna put my hands at my sides. Mr. Narrator, narrate. Mr. Narrator? Hello? Hello? I'm going back over there. You're not talking to me in here.
Stanley,
Yes?
go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Well, you're not talking to me in there. Nothing's progressing.
No, what do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Something when we're in that room, because when you're in that room, you're not saying much. I don't have much to go on, so I've got to continue the story.
Stanley?
Yes?
Let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Okay. Fine,
Yes.
fine.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
What is it that's so
I know
great about
you'll
this room?
You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Is this just resetting? Is that what's going on here? Is this resetting? There's nothing in here. I mean, it's really pretty and all, but yeah, this is just resetting. Okay, I'm going. I'm going. There's nothing you can say that's going to tell me otherwise.
No, perhaps not.
There's the ambience in this room is very
God.
creepy.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
You're not
Literally
doing
willing
anything.
to
There's
kill
nothing.
yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, no, you're not. Yeah.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
This is progressing
that was
story,
too much
so
to ask.
I'm gonna do it. Gonna jump
Looks like you
off
wanted
this
to make a
thing.
choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Okay.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Guy. Oh, I feel so bad. But he wasn't progressing the story in that room. I sat there and nothing happened. I had to. I had to. You forced me to, Mr. Narrator. Okay.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Wait, what? I'm gonna keep turning that off, because... Wait. What? You're, Waiting input. Input received. What the... Ooh. Is there... Does that... Awaiting input. Is there an input that I'm supposed to be inputting? Okay, let me go back. Is there one of these that has input in them? Oh, that's the... Can I go back into my room? No. Okay. Well, that one had like a password thing. It only let me do it once though, so I don't know if I don't know what that means. I'm assuming these computers are important. Okay. Hello?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, what else can I do over here? There's that broom closet again. Okay.
Coming
What?
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I went downstairs. Stanley went downstairs, away from his boss's office. Fire hose. Okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single
what's going on here?
For no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
The car is...
this, he began to make other strange observations.
Everything's the same.
Example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Because I'm a video game character.
These rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Repeating. No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion
I'm dreaming.
It had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Yeah!
He yelled.
Yeah.
This is all a dream.
Lucid dream, kind of.
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Cool!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Well, that's not entirely true,
was
because...
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd...
Oh, I love that.
This voice spoke to all people in
That's how my brain thinks sometimes.
That, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Then what about the floating in the stars and the walking around in circles?
To Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
All right.
That this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
Okay, I'm asleep.
The fresh air of a world outside this one.
I'm awake.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Let me wake up.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Yes.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Have a wife and apartment?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
And wake up.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Maybe not quite so much after...
I am okay.
I am okay. I am good. Wake up. Oh no. I'm still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
Whoa, what's going on now?
Anyone hear my voice? Who am I?
Okay.
And everything went black.
Okay, everything went black.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, what? I thought I was Stanley.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Okay.
And though she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
I'm awake.
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Am I dead? I'm dead. Does she have the voice now? Is the voice controlling people? Is the voice an entity that appears when it's passed on to a new person when someone dies? Well, I have no idea. That was very interesting. And I am once again stuck in this room. Well then. That's about all the time I got for this episode. Like and favorite if you liked the episode. Subscribe if you liked me. Good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. There's more to find out in this game. There's more than meets the eye. We're Transformers, 427. I'm gonna try to remember that for next time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.